Good morning, everybody. Or technically it's afternoon over here. It's like probably almost 1. But this is what I'm dealing with. Look at the pretty oh wow, she's yawning. Look at the pretty baby. Hey, you, are you pretty? Baby Jynx, why are you facing that way? She's trying to be a baked potato, man. Okay, so so everybody knew that Ozzy died like 2 days ago, right? So, in my research, despite that, I had to redo my research list. I hope you guys love my timeline adventures because I'm going to be having like a lot of research stuff. Mostly because of what happened this month. I don't know what happened in July. I don't know. Is July like the death month of the year? I really don't know. Because I get a notification. I'm watching one of my subscriptions or one of my peeps that I subscribe to on YouTube, and I get a notification because I got news channels that I also follow just to see what's happening in the world every once in a while, you know? And I get a notification in one of my news channels that Hulk Hogan died today. So I have a tab of a lot of people I'm searching up. Normally I do like 2 tabs a day. Not a day, but like I do 2 research projects. And then followed by 2 more, you know? I don't do them all at once. But I think this time I will because of how many people I have so far. I don't have any places so far, just people. I'll even put a screenshot somewhere of what my list is looks like right now. What I need to add on my list is the floods in July of 2025. Because looking it up right now, they're only giving me the Texas floods that happened in Kerrville. They're not giving me like the floods that happened in Oklahoma. I know there's floods that I think happened in Florida. There's one video that says that there's too many floods happen since the beginning of this month. First, it started in Kerrville, Texas. And then it happened somewhere in Oklahoma. I don't know specifically where in Oklahoma, but I knew that Oklahoma had a flood. New Mexico had a flood. Supposedly, Florida had a flood, which I can see that actually happen. Like definitely like where the Everglades is. But they're saying that Florida had a flood. Which I need to see if that actually happened. Not saying that it probably didn't, but I want to see to make sure, you know. I did see videos of the subway stations in like New York and New Jersey getting flooded, so I knew they got flooded because I think there was one video that I was watching that was naming all the states that got flooded, including West Virginia got flooded. And comment down below if this video that I watched is true about who got flooded this month. Because everybody knows Kerrville did. I know that. But the other ones, or the other states, I'm not really for sure. Like Florida, I'm not for sure. Oklahoma, I'm not for sure. New Mexico, I know for sure because I have an aunt who lives in New Mexico. Oh, that was Mercedes. Wow. I had an aunt that lives in New Mexico, and I had to check on her to make sure she was okay, and along with her husband. And she told me that they were fine, and that were the location in New Mexico that got flooded. I think she said it was like north of them, so north or south of them. So she said that she was fine and she wasn't in the flooded areas. New Jersey, I think they said that New Jersey declared a state of an emergency. And then New York also. New York, I don't know if they did called for a state of emergency, but I know they got flooded. Because I saw some people on TikTok that did videos about the floods. So, if you guys are subscribed to my Timeline Adventure channel, you're going to be looking at a lot of stuff that I've been researching. Granted, okay, so how I'm doing the research projects is kind of a little bit different though. Yes, I have a lot of people that I'm researching. From the list that I'm going to provide you guys, besides the Texas floods, I'm also going to see if I can look up any other floods that happened this month and stuff. Because, I like to document what happens and put it in my timeline. So, to see how, I don't know. I'm weird when it comes to my timeline adventures. But it's part of history, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know. And if you guys, because Kerrville, Texas also had a camp down there, Camp Mystic. If you guys want me to research about Camp Mystic, comment down below. Because I know, I didn't go Camp Mystic myself, but, okay, so I'm in the north part of Texas, and I know there was this one camp that had to go a little bit further south to go to. I need to figure out where it's located, but I used to go to the Camp Lone Star when I was a kid, and then I went to Camp Carter afterwards, which was really, really fun. Both of them were fun, except for one activity in Camp Lone Star I didn't really like, but other than that, like, the only thing in Camp Lone Star that I remember at Camp Lone Star is, like, they do, like, these challenges type things. And it was a Christian camp, too, I think. And it's a little bit like Camp Mystic, but I don't think Camp Mystic has this particular activity where they take... probably not, because of the river. And Camp Lone Star, I don't think it was close to a river. I know they have a makeshift lake. Same like Camp Carter. Camp Lone Star, the one thing I didn't like about doing there is one of their challenges where they blindfold you, and this is what I remember. Now, it's probably not what really happened, but this is what I remember, and this is why I didn't like Camp Lone Star whatsoever. Probably only went there only once, maybe. But they took you in the middle of the woods, blindfolded, and tell you to basically find your way back to the cabins. That's what I remembered. So, yeah. And then Camp Carter was a lot fun. The Camp Lone Star. They had a rock wall. I think they still have a rock wall. It's right next to Burgers Lake. So if you guys know where Burgers Lake is, then it's like around the corner. It's Camp Carter. And it's really, really fun. The only dangerous part in Camp Carter that they have is going to the horse stables, because you can't actually go to the horse stables, but they take you to the dangerous ways to get to the horse stables. Like, the horse stables is like on top of the hill, and you can technically drive there, which is a lot safer. But no, we had to walk on this rocky mountain, and I don't do good on rocky mountains. Anyway, so a lot of research projects, and I didn't realize about 2 people and the dates, but I don't know. If someone did a death toll of how many people died in this month, I'm just curious of what it would be. Like, from natural causes to disastrous causes, like natural dying and then nature disasters and stuff, like, what's the death toll for all of that, because that's a lot of people. Like, I looked up Texas floods for right now, and they say it's up to 136 plus fatalities so far, and I know it's just recovering bodies right now that they're doing down there. And then for this month, for famous people, 5 people. When I was telling my sister about Hulk Hogan, she thought it was only 2 celebs. Whoa, what was that? She thought it was only 2 celebrities because, well, of course, everybody knew when Ozzy died because it was all in my TikToks. It was all on Facebook. I saved some images on Facebook too, to show my sister, maybe help me with research projects and stuff. So yeah, and then you got Hulk Hogan's. So she thought it was only 2, and unless you guys are like one of those superstitious people when it comes to celebrities, that like they always come in 3 when people die when it comes to celebrities. So she's like, so there's 2 celebs that died this week. Now we just need a 3rd one, right? Well, okay, we don't really need a 3rd one, but a 3rd one will probably happen sometime this year, right? Well, apparently 3 already happened, and Ozzy Osbourne and Hulk Hogan was 4 and 5. What I'm saying is that, and you guys will also see when I search up with these people, and I'll show you guys, or tell you guys how I scheduled them too, and it's not by their death date, and I don't do like schedule them all at once. So Ozzy died 2 days ago, July 22nd. Hogan died today, the 24th. Malcolm, I forgot how his name is, but Malcolm, one thing that they say about Malcolm is that he's an actor, and I think he used to be in the Cosby Show. Like I said, I'm going to search up all of this when I get to his name on my list for researching. I'll probably have a picture somewhere of him, if you guys know. He got the reason that I think that nobody knew about his death yet, unless they look at their Facebook feeds, is because, okay, number one, he died July 20th of 2025 of this year. So he died July 20th. But I think his death, even though he died on the 20th, Ozzy died on the 22nd. I didn't know that he died till the 22nd. So I'm thinking, unless he knew before Ozzy died. But then again, with Ozzy, everybody was talking about his final farewell and his final tour before he died. So, yeah. So with Malcolm, I think his death got overshadowed by Ozzy, despite that Ozzy died on the 22nd. Now there's 2 other people. There's this famous football player that died. He died on the 17th or 18th of this month. And then, like I said, I'll have all these pictures up here to show you guys who I'm searching up. So yeah, he died. This famous football player died between either on the 17th or the 18th. And then Connie, I forgot what her last name is, but like I said, I'll have her picture somewhere on this video. Connie died on either the 16th or 17th of this month. And the reason that those 2 got overshadowed, I'm going to say their deaths got overshadowed, because other than that, a lot of people will be talking about celebrity deaths, you know. Those 2 got overshadowed probably from the Texas floods, because seeing that Texas floods happened July 4th, and then other natural disasters happened couple of days after or something like that. But the Texas floods, they started on July 4th, and they're still being talked by now. But yeah. So yeah, a lot of research stuff that I'm going to be doing. So I hope you guys like it. So with that saying, Connie's probably going to be first, followed by the famous football player. And then I have like 2 true crime people that I'm researching. Let's see. I'm also searching. I'm going to be searching up Robin Williams, even though he died in 2014. Why not? I keep on seeing the remembrance and memoriams of him on my Facebook page, so why not? Besides, I like him so much. I've been watching Mrs. Doubtfire, and I haven't watched it before, and I liked it. I really like the movie. So these are all the people that, like I said, you can also look at my list of what I'm doing. And I'm not saying that they're probably going to be in order. It depends on how I get all their pictures. I think the first person it's going to be is Ozzy first. But this is how I have on my list. So it's like Connie, the famous football player, 2 true crime peeps, Robin Williams, and then I have this one person whose nickname is True Blood, but it's from like back in the day true crime thing. So at least you guys are getting 3 true crime things from me. Ozzy Osbourne, Hulk Hogan, Malcolm, and then the Texas floods of 2025. So yeah. So that's 10 research projects in the books, and yeah. So how I'm scheduling these it's gonna be really interesting. Now, if you're following me on TikTok, you'll see them whenever I post them, because I don't know how to schedule. I don't know if you can actually schedule shorts or videos for TikTok. I know you can for YouTube, but so with TikTok, depending on how long the videos are, usually my research projects aren't that long. Then you'll see them on the day that I'm done, or not even the day that I'm done researching them. Yeah, you probably find them the day that I'm done with them. And then on YouTube, you guys will be finding them on DJ's Timeline of Adventures. I'll have my YouTube handle probably at the beginning of this video, because I'm trying to do this thing where if I mention any of my channels, I'll try to put them either when I mention them or probably before, like at the beginning of the video. I don't know. I'm still working on that. But you can find all of these on my Timeline Adventures channel. And how I do it is I basically schedule them on their birthday. So if they were born, like let's say December 5th, 19 whatever, I'll schedule them on December 5th of either this year, because we're still in July. So I can schedule them on this year, or if we were already in mid-December, or if it's a past month already, then I'll schedule them for next year. Like already I had this one research project of a person I was doing, or I think 2 of them I had, and we already passed their birthday month, and so they're scheduled for next year. So that's only for the people that I search up. How I schedule them is on their birthday of either the year that we're on or the following year. Places, and I guess natural disasters. If I'm looking up natural disasters, it'll be the year that we're in, and that's whenever I can actually upload them. So, can't really give you an actual month and day, not like I do with the celebrities. So, with that saying, I'll show you guys who I'm researching up right now, and give you somewhat of when I'm probably going to be posting them. So I'll either have, like with Ozzy's, let's see, actually I don't know when he was born. Actually, I don't know when any of these people are born. Well, I know Hulk Hogan was born in August because I saw his page that said that he was born in August. Don't know when in August, but I know he was born in August. So, with that saying, I'll probably put like August and then the day that he was born, and then I'll put either 2025 or 2026. It depends. So I'm probably going to do that both 2025 or 2026 for both of them, or for all the people, because it just depends on when I edit this video and what month we're actually in. Knowing that we're in July, but I don't know when I'm going to edit this. So, yeah. Sorry for a long video, but yeah. So that's a little bit behind the scenes of the history stuff. I am also in this time period, at the time of this recording, still working on my store. So I hope you guys enjoy.